speaking of games, before I'm finished, because I see that my section is very quickly coming to an end.
Yes.
I have a brief but ever so hilarious update of the fight between Apple and Epic.
Yes, please,
now,
go
let's
ahead.
get one thing straight. These both companies are complete pieces of shit. But Epic is very clearly in the wrong here because they're the ones that broke terrorism service and decided to run off to do their own thing. The Verge has ever so gracefully granted me this information, and I would like to extend my sincerest thanks to them for giving me this.
Of all places, the fucking Verge.
Sometimes I reflect on my life and I wonder where I went wrong. Such that I am sitting on a wooden pew in federal court watching a Google search for Candy Crush Saga on the display monitor. This is a huge trial with major stakes for tech companies, and it's also a fucking disaster.
This is worse than back in the late 90s when they were talking about the internet. It's a series of tubes.
It's basically a series.
So on the Facebooks, do you know how the books have faces? Here, Mr. Zuckerberg.
Stop.
On the stand is Loring Hitt, Professor of Operations, Information and Decisions at the University of Pennsylvania, Wharton, looking uncomfortably behind his face shield. During the direct examination with the ongoing Epic versus Apple trial, Hitt testified that he didn't think having access to an app like Candy Crush to a browser instead of an app counted as friction for the user, and that it certainly was less friction than real-world alternatives, such as leaving a convenience store and then crossing the street to go to another convenience store. The point of his testimony is that game developers multi-home games to PC and mobile. He's the Apple's expert witness, and he's here to convince the judge that being blocked from the App Store isn't a huge barrier to developers. Epic, whose game Fortnite is in fact blocked from the store, has taken Apple to court to show otherwise. And the picture he'd painted in his directional examination was largely dismissive of his concerns. We go through these tiresome processes for several games, and I have never heard of any of these small potatoes titles, which makes them sort of a weird point of comparison. Oh, Jesus Christ.
This is so stupid.
This is incredibly dumb, and I
While
love
reaching
it.
the point where Epic is trying to twist his arm to go out of his way to say that this is an exploitation of its business model and they're essentially being forbidden. Don't forget, Epic is the ones that said that fighting Apple like this is like fighting for civil rights. They're literally comparing themselves to slavery. Meanwhile,
I remember they put their fucking 1984 Apple ad
so
through
dumb.
Epic.
Meanwhile,
Come on.
the representative of Apple is doing here like, dude, I have proof of the fact that we're right. It's the fact that you are literally breaking the rules right here, you stupid shithead.
You stupid ass.
Oh, and get this though. Remember how there was a huge number of Fortnite players on like Apple? I made a comparison to that to the number of Apple players outside of Apple. The number is minuscule by comparison. These people are wasting millions of dollars on a court case over a tiny slice of pie. They make enough money from every other player of Fortnite that they can drown away every debt they have in 1 year. But they are literally fighting Apple over the rules they broke.
Oh my goodness.
And they're trying to show this in court, even though all they're doing is burning money. So yeah, this is where we are right now. Epic is literally throwing away money to prove Apple wrong over a crime that they committed.
They're both losers! You know what's really stupid here? At the end of the day, Apple having a stranglehold on how you get to publish on their precious platform and shit.
30%.
Yeah, like that's still bullshit. And there's still folks who say, I hope to God that Apple loses this fucking lawsuit.
I kind of hope they both lose because I don't like either of them.
Same.
That would be really funny. It'd be like the judge going on this like, you know what? I'm hereby putting out an executive decision or judicial decision. Neither of you guys win this case. I'm throwing it out. This shall not be qualified for appeals. Y'all motherfuckers are not allowed to sell on the Apple platform. And Apple platform, you have to reduce your overhead from 30% down to 15% at maximum.
Kids, you're both grounded.
Exactly. You're both grounded.
Let me see if they
All
show
right,
something else here before
we got to start wrapping up, but
I got to wrap it up by reading the last bit of comments.
I'm sorry. Like,
that's pretty much all there is to say. These bastards are just killing themselves over it.
All right, let's see. Geeks 5 Ever. I'm a grown-ass man. Jace. As a co-host, I've seen some shit. He's a co-host for Geeks 5 Ever.
Hey.
Billy, on that note, I don't torrent games to avoid ransom bullshit. Ransomware bullshit.
I remember the days of LimeWire.
The Geeks 5 Ever. We have the power of Mexico. Peso power.
That's even more powerful. You
Billy,
can't stop them. They'll just immigrate.
It's not because it's not legal to torrent them. And Jay's telling Billy, sometimes you just need to emulate games that aren't made anymore.
Yeah.
Billy, emulation is one thing. Cracking, repacking, etc. is another thing entirely. Yeah, but Nintendo would like a word with anyone streaming a game they don't produce anymore. Reveal Juan is barefoot. Actually, I'm not barefoot, but I was. I wear sandals, but when I kick my feet up, I dropped the sandal for a minute.
But yeah, see, I like the way they're putting these points because they're both making sense. It is true. It would be it would be not good for the company if you're basically stealing the paid product. But we got a bunch of games that they don't produce anymore. We got a bunch of titles they don't care about, and they're perfectly happy to never show them off. Let's not forget, a few weeks ago, Sony was about to throw away their entire PS3 library.
Gone.
Oh God, yeah.
No more Metal Gear Solid 4. It would have been gone.
/ make them put it back. But let's be honest, if the response had been even slightly less negative, we would have to pirate those games now because you wouldn't find anything else. Hey man, if you're willing to pay hundreds of dollars on eBay for a copy of Strider 2, by all means, that's your money. But I'm just gonna get it for free because Capcom doesn't publish that anymore.
True.
Shit.
Continue with the
All right,
comments.
real quick, Billy, guys, I gotta be honest, for real, y'all made my day when you found out about the price range for the RTX 3090 card. Also, correction, it's not $500 more; it's about $900 to $950 more.
Jesus
That's
Christ.
even horrible. Jace Burner, Raven's feet on Discord soon.
No, fuck!
Are you kidding me? I'm putting this shit on OnlyFans. You want to see this again? That's gonna,
Oh,
no.
don't like
They gotta
this.
go to the paywall, $9.99 to see your feet.
Oh, you only got a little bit of a sample.
Geeks
Sorry,
5
bro.
ever. Buy an iPhone is like buying a compact computer. You had no idea what you were doing. And to Billy saying maybe even more than that, but I just threw an estimate. You know, you're not wrong. There was when we were looking that up, we fucking lost our minds. Not just at the actual conversion between what was it, Egyptian pesos and US dollars on there.
What was it called? What was
Was
the
it
name of
pounds?
the-
Egyptian
I think it's
pounds.
I think
right?
it
Yeah.
was Egyptian pounds. Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy God
Because it
Almighty!
feels like you're lifting several pounds worth of them to equal $1.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, this is the point.
was-
And by the way, this is without counting the cost of physical games in Egypt compared to down here. So, because Billy doesn't just have to deal with expensive computer parts. If he wants a physical game, he's paying for the game and the export taxes of the
Yep.
game.
It was such a fucking rack.
Jesus Christ.
It was.
We'll have to start selling ancient fucking artifacts to afford gaming now.